Okay, some of my favorite things to consume as a loser on the internet are some of the batshit crazy comments I get on my zero effort memes I post. So here is one that I got recently that is so ridiculous I just had to share it. And for context, it was on an old video from like a year or two ago that I made a joke about the Divine Comedy. I made a joke where I pretended to review it and I gave it a 1 out of 10 because it wasn't funny. It was a play on it being called the Divine Comedy, but a lot of people couldn't tell it was a joke, like at all. And in my comments, they had to lecture me on what the definition of comedy meant, which I already knew. Well, anyway, here's what they wrote. You are given 1 out of 10 to the comedy. Let me quote you, Jane Austen. If you know who that is, the person, be it gentleman or lady, who has not pleasure in a good novel slash work must be intolerably stupid. In medieval literature, comedy meant different than we know now. In the Divine Comedy, comedy referred to a narrative that begins in a low or tragic state and ends in a joyful or positive resolution. Despite that just being the most pretentious way someone has called me stupid, they don't even get the definition of comedy fully right when they're reprimanding me. Like, it doesn't have to start from a tragic place. The latter half was the correct part. Yes, it is a story that ends with, like, the goal being achieved. Tragedy is, like, the hero does not achieve what they're trying to achieve, and comedy is the hero achieves what they try to achieve. Positive versus negative. That's basically as basic as comedy versus tragedy was in a medieval sense, though it goes back more to ancient history. But yes, that's what the comedy meant in that sense. But I've been reading it like over like the past few days, and I've sent it to some people. It's too good. It's too good. Like you tried so hard to call me stupid that you then reveal that you don't know how to take a joke. I get too much joy out of this, too much pleasure. And there has to be something wrong with me.